Welcome back, party people. My name is Darrel, and today we're going to be doing a review and kind of a walkthrough on the Flatsome theme. Now, if you are running an e-commerce website and you've been hearing about Flatsome, maybe you're using Divi, maybe you're using Elementor or Brizy, and you kind of want to see what this theme offers, today in this video, I'm going to give you a walkthrough of it and give you my personal opinion on it. Now, Flatsome is the #1 best-selling e-commerce theme over on ThemeForest. So if you go to WooCommerce or eCommerce, you're going to see Flatsome is the #1 best-selling theme when it comes to WooCommerce. Now, I like Flatsome. I've always liked Flatsome, and it's my personal overview of it is that it's not as easier as other builders, but the convenience of it definitely makes up for it. So this is my website with Flatsome. I actually have a full tutorial on Flatsome. But first, before we talk about the features, let's just kind of give you an overview how this builder works, just to say, well, okay, well, how do you build pages? I mean, how do you just make the website? Now, the reason why I like Flatsome for e-commerce particularly, because it's geared specifically for e-commerce. Now, I personally am a huge fan of the Flatsome Studio. Now, the Flatsome Studio is just a barrage of templates. And the reason why I like these templates the most is because first off, you get the images, and second off, it's geared specifically for e-commerce. Now, you can also design a website. I mean, it doesn't even have to deal with e-commerce. You can build a website like this right here, and a creative business. I mean, this is a really cool page. They are missing some things. It looks like it's probably loading. Yeah, there it goes. So they do have other templates just besides e-commerce. But looking at this right here, I mean, they have call to actions. They have campaigns, pop-up banners. They have full-fledged e-commerce websites that are already made. So, for example, right here, they have around 196 layouts. And again, you would just go ahead and grab one and load it up. So the convenience of having this right here for an e-commerce website is unbeatable because everything's geared specifically for e-commerce, making it really, really easy. Just pick a theme or pick a layout and just throw it on and then just put it up. So for example, you would just go ahead and just select one. I don't know, I'll just grab something right here just to give you an example right here. I'll just import this, and then that has a lot of images here. Import this one. Okay, cool. So that's it. So you just basically grab whatever you want. You click on import, you click on start, and it starts to import this. Now this is coming from their server, so it's not on the theme, so it's not really heavy. And then everything here is loaded up. So everything here is loaded. All your products are there. And then you just go there and you just basically make any changes you want to the website. So it's very convenient and it's very quick. These right here are my current products. So that's why it looks like that. So that's basically a quick overview of the actual builder. Now right here, I'm going to go ahead and clear all this. So here, let's just say, for instance, you want to add in an element. You can just add in like a row. You have these 3 elements right here, and then you can go ahead and add elements inside of this. So very similar to Divi and Elementor. You can just put in some text, and then you can say, all right, apply that here, plus I'll put in a button, etc. Or you can use the Flatsome Studio, which I would probably use the Flatsome Studio because it's just easier and it's more convenient. So this is just a quick overview of how to use the actual page builder. It does have somewhat of a learning curve, but it's not hard whatsoever. In fact, I would rate this almost the same as the Elementor builder because it has, it's very similar to the builder. I mean, it doesn't have that many differences. So the builder is actually pretty solid. I do like it. I do like the Flatsome Studio, and that's it. So that's the actual builder. Now let's go ahead and talk about the actual features of it. So the thing that stands out with Flatsome when you're designing stuff is, first off, you can design the product page, the category page, and it has tons and tons and tons of templates. You can also style products a lot differently compared to other themes. For example, right here, we have our products right here, and you can style these products in various different ways. So here you can see that we have products that look like this, or you can do something like normal, or you can have it as shade. Let's take a look at that, huh? Shade, nah, I don't like that. I don't know. You guys like that? I don't like that. There we go. Vertical, you can have label, etc. Something like that. So they just do have a lot of different styles of products. They also do have some other really interesting features. Like, let me see over here for the banner section right here, effects. You can have like confetti or something like that, or sliding glass, or sparkle, something like that. So you can have this right here on your landing page. Now this right here is my tutorial, but you guys get it. You can put whatever you want there. So they do have a lot of really neat features inside of Flatsome that I find that make it very convenient and very easy to build an e-commerce website. Also right here, we have the shop page. Now they have different layouts. Now you can actually custom build your shop page and product page as well. So they do somewhat have a theme builder where you can have a default product page and you can style it the way you want, or you can do that with your shop page, any other page you want, etc. So here there's different layouts. You have a list style. So here you can see that there's different ways you can list your stuff. There's like the messy, there's this style, like that. There's this style. You can have the the sidebar on the right side, on the left side, etc. You can equal the image height, etc. And then you can go ahead and mess around with all these settings here. Also right here, this is for the product layouts. There is tons of different product layouts. You can have the header on different parts. Now, again, remember, you can custom build your product page if you decide to do that. You don't have to use the defaults. I believe it's a short code, so it works a little differently. You would basically design it in the back end, take the short code, and you put it on the product page, and that's where it displays. So, but just give you an example, you can kind of see here how you can kind of put the product header differently and style it. You can put the sidebar on the right side like that, or you can change this to that. So I just find that Flatsome is just a little bit more geared for convenience. It's really quick and easy, but it also does have complex features, like if you want to design your own product page, etc. Now, one also feature I really like about Flatsome is their header builder right here. So for example, if you want to go ahead and design your header, you can go ahead and move this around like this. You can put the button up here like that. And now you can see that we have the button. Where's the button? Sign up. There it is. But that looks like crap. We'll put this next to we'll put it over there, next to over here, whatever. There you go. But you get here how you can have a header builder and a footer builder. And I actually prefer this over the theme builder because this is the actual theme building out the header. And the great part about this, comparing them to theme builders where you build it with the page builder, is that this actually has very good responsive compatibility. But when you use something like the theme builders like Divi or Elementor, you do get a lot of problems with responsive issues. Sometimes the cart doesn't display. Sometimes the cart doesn't work with the actual page builder. You just get a lot of weird random issues, and I find that this is a lot more stable when you're using the actual header builder with the theme, because it's easier, it's cleaner, it's more responsive, it's better, etc. Now also right here, there's different layouts for the checkout pages as well. So going over here, let's see, we go to presets. Oh, this is actually for the header. So you can actually have different presets for the header. So that's actually pretty cool. You can have different styles and you can kind of mess around with it, and you can go crazy, and you can, have different headers that look really cool and convenient. Going back over here, we'll go back over here one more time. Over here under WooCommerce, we have the checkouts. So they do have actually different checkout pages. They have different checkout pages, different the My Account you can build from scratch as well. So taking a look at this right here, you guys can see they have different styles. You can make some of these optional or required. Now you could possibly do this with Elementor and Divi, but it would require plugins. So you can make these optional or required. You can set a privacy policy page, etc. You can have the terms and conditions on a lightbox, or you can have it on a new tab. So they do have a lot of options, and I find that this is just very convenient, and it just makes it a lot easier. Now, again, you could do this with probably other page builders, but it would require a lot more work, and I just find that Flatsome is just more easier. Now, you guys know me. I'm a big fan of Divi and Elementor. I think they're great, but personally, like with the carts, with the checkout, I find that this is actually just a little bit more convenient in my book. Now, also you might be asking, can we actually design the account page? And yes, you can. You can actually have a fully designed My Account page. You can design every single page just like those other page builders. So for example, right here in the customer's dashboard, I actually have other products, and I put a slider right here, so I can advertise other products while they're already in their account. So that's really, really cool. And I find that Flatsome is very stable. I haven't had any problems with any updates. I've actually used it for quite some time. I haven't seen any problems with it, and I just find that it's very convenient to build a website with Flatsome. But let me know your experience with Flatsome. If you're going to ask me, Darrel, would I use Flatsome on would I use it on my e-commerce website? Absolutely. I think Flatsome is very solid. I find that it's just it's once you use Flatsome, you kind of get attached to it. Now, I will say this though, the UX builder could use some work. I think that I like Divi's better, but this still, it requires a little bit of learning curve. You know, we can't have the best UX every single theme, guys. You know, come on. But it's still a really solid e-commerce theme. So if you want to go ahead and check it out, I'll leave a link below to purchase Flatsome. Also, I do have a full e-commerce tutorial on Flatsome. I will be making a brand new one very soon because I think last year they introduced the custom shop page and product page builder. And I think when I made Flatsome a few years ago, the tutorial, they didn't have that. So I have to update it again. And that's just part of YouTube. But Flatsome, it does have a lot of good reviews. So just checking it out, it has a lot of good reviews. And they constantly update this theme. So they're not like those other developers on Envato where they don't update it for like 6-7 months. So they update it quite a bit. So if you have used Flatsome, let me know in the comments what you think about this theme, or if you think it's any good. I made a review around a year ago. Everyone's like, this theme is crap, Darrel, but I've seen nothing but good things on their website, and even my tutorial, people loved it. So I don't know, maybe that guy was just having a bad day. Maybe he had no coffee. So again, guys, my name is Darrel Wilson. I hope you enjoyed this review. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down, depending on what you want to do. And I will see all of you party people later.